Hey everybody, I'm back with another video, and this time instead of building something, I've got a semi-scientific study of basket catching ability. I wanted to try to answer the question, how well do the different models of baskets catch real putts? So I looked around my area for all the different common basket types that are in use on courses today, and I went out there, took my 15 practice putters, brought my camera, set it up about 12 to 15 feet away from the basket, and then I just recorded all those putts on video, a set of 15, go pick them up, do it again 35 times, and that gives me 525 putts total. Then we add up the misses and do our calculations. The baskets we're going to look at today are the DGA Mach 5, Mach X, and Mach 3, an Innova Pro 28, and an Innova single chain basket, and then a Prodigy T2, a Dynamic Veteran, and Discraft Chain Star. Not surprisingly, the Mach X basket did really well here. Pros and cons for this basket were pretty much all pros, with a softer outer set of chain and cross-linking inner chains. I actually went 19 sets without a miss before I had my first miss, but all in, 4 total misses, 99.4% catch rate, and a 1 in 131 chance of a spit out. The T2 basket also did really well, crossing chains in the center, and maybe one con was a slightly weak side with some heavier chains, but still did very well. All in, 5 misses total for a 99% catch rate, and still a chance of a spit out on this basket of 1 in 105 putts. Next best was the Innova Pro 28. I was a little surprised just because this was pretty old technology without any crossing chains, but still did really well. Pros and cons were mostly spit outs off the center post. This one also, though, 5 total misses, so a similar catch rate and still a chance of a spit out, 1 in 105 putts. Next we have the Discraft Chain Star, and this one also did really well. Pros and cons were spit outs off the post mostly and a couple cut throughs, but still did very well. 6 misses total on this one for a 98.9% catch rate and a chance of a spit out on this basket, 1 in 88 putts. This is a Dynamic Veteran basket and a slightly newer basket to the market, but pretty standard technology with the configuration of the chains. This one, pros and cons, was similar to the other ones also, with mostly spit outs off the post and a couple cut throughs. But still, this basket, 7 misses total for a 98.7% catch rate and a chance of a spit out, 1 in 75. Here we have the DGA Mach 5, and actually was surprisingly tough to find a course with these baskets for what I thought was pretty standard for quite a while, but the Mach 5, pros and cons, similar to the other baskets, similar chain configuration, but this has 2 different rings down at the bottom, so we had a few more spit throughs and kicks off of the post back out. Total misses for this basket was 9 for a catch rate of 98.3 and a chance of a spit out, 1 in 58. Alright, next is the DGA Mach 3. Pros and cons for this basket. One pro is that it does have 2 sets of chains. That inner set is a tight column protecting the center post. That leaves a pretty wide gap between the outer set and the inner set of chains, so you have a lot more room for cut throughs, both on the strong side and on the weak side. You still get kicks off of the post. Another con to this basket is it has no sliding links at the very top. They're pretty stationary, so any putt that comes in high, chain doesn't have too much give. So quite a few misses on this basket. Total misses, 24 out of 525 for a catch rate of 95.4 and a chance of a spit out on this basket 1 in 22. So I read in a few different places that having a new basket versus an old basket made a difference on how well the basket caught. So I found another Mach 3 basket that was installed on a course about 15 years ago and wanted to do another test to see how well this basket would catch. And with all the baskets, I made sure that I found one that was in good working condition, no broken or missing links. Wanted to make sure the basket was still straight up and down in the ground, not too windy of a day. And so I set up on this basket and still saw similar results, similar misses with cut throughs and kicks off the post. Kicks anything that was up near the top because there's no sliding links. So just enjoy. I'm gonna go get a drink of water and I'll come back when this video's done. Ugh. So this basket didn't do as well as the other one. 33 total misses on this one for a total catch rate of 93.7 and a chance of a spit out on this basket 1 in 16. The last basket we have here is the control for the experiment. This is a basket with a single row of 18 chains around the outside. And this was used to compare how many misses we would get and see how that compares to all the other baskets with the different technologies that we've had advancements since this style basket. I looked really hard around the area for a Mach 1, which I believe was a 12 chain configuration, but we couldn't find anything, so this is what we have to look at. I realize an entire video of misses is kind of hard to watch, but at the same time I think you get sort of numb to it watching this over and over. But the idea was to get all of it on video so we could compare what they look like. And you also, in case you ever need a video of a spit through or a kick out or make yourself feel better, I threw something like 5,000 putts at all these baskets to get this video done. So I will say that my putting from 12 to 15 feet is really, really good. The problem was I sort of lost my putting ability from just about every other distance. And there we have the single row of chain basket. Total of 44 misses out of 525. 91.6% catch rate and a chance of a spit out 1 in 12. Here we can visually see a comparison of all the different baskets with descending order, the number of misses for each of the baskets. Going from the single chain to the Mach 3 is an improvement, and looking at a brand new Mach 3 you can see is still an improvement. And then you make a step change to sort of the rest of the baskets in the newer technology from 4 to 9 misses on all of them. So that's it. Thanks for watching. I had a lot of fun doing this project as always. So post this video all over the place, share it, start some arguments about what the best basket is, what your favorite basket is, and stay tuned for my next video project.